Got my materials together. Got me 2 buckets, concrete mix. I got me a wheelbarrow to mix my concrete up. Then what I'll do is mix it all together and stick it in the bucket, and I'll carry it out there and fill the hole up with concrete. Okay, another thing. Before I dig my hole, I take this right here and brace this up and use these screws to hold my bores up to my fence. When I pull my fence tight, then I want to go ahead and put my post on. I put my wood up there to hold the fence tight. You'll see it. Then I can dig my hole, and then I can put my concrete around my post. But here's another thing. What I can't stand, every time you buy something, you got to buy containers to put it in. This is what I'm going to use right here. But the problem is this stuff's so cheap. You open it up and it's broke and it won't never reseal. So what you do to solve that problem, you get your container and you just pour them in here and be done with it. Take this thing and throw it in the garbage, because there's nothing but garbage. That's all it is. Everything you buy, I don't care if you buy a loaf of bread or if you buy cereal boxes. You always got to buy different containers to put stuff in now, because they make everything so dang cheap. So I can rest assured you that ain't gonna work no more. That's why I toss it over and I take it over there and throw it on the burn pile later on when I get done. So I'm gonna use these side screws. I got multiple sizes here. And what I'll do is I'll put these screws in it. That'll help hold my wood up, hold my post up. But you'll see it when I go concrete my post. So I'm gonna go on out to the site and dig it up and go ahead and get this done. Okay, I'm gonna do a little work on this post right here. You ever get tired, if you're living on a farm, you ever get tired of people hitting a post with a truck and knocking it over like that? And that way, because this thing will fall over and all that mess and just cows get out. Well, no more. I'm gonna concrete this post in the ground. That way, when they hit it with their vehicle, they can put some dents in their truck like I got in mine. So I'm gonna concrete this post in the ground. I done had enough of this crap. Every time somebody comes through the gate, they hit it with a vehicle and knock it over, but no more. I'm fixing to concrete this thing in the ground, and those days are over. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line this up level, get it level, plumb. I'm gonna take that wood and put it across there as a brace. I'm gonna dig around there, put my concrete in there, let it sit. My problems are done and they're all over. Got my post all braced up, nice and neat, ready to dig a hole. Okay, got my hole dug. Now it's time to go mix some concrete and pour it in the hole. Okay, it's time to mix my concrete. Mix it here at the house and carry it down to the post. Okay, I got wind blowing, so I want to be downwind, so when I bust this concrete, I don't want all that silica in my face. So the wind is going kind of this way. So when I bust this here bag, I'm gonna be on this side and just bust it open and rip it out. And that way all the wind will carry that silica that way, and I'll be out of the line of fire. All that wind's carrying that concrete back that way. What I'll do is I'll grab this bag right here, put my glove on first. Okay, grab that bag right here, pick it up, turn it over. See all that wind carrying that silica that way. Pull this out of here like this. Shake it good, and get out of the way, and let it settle. Then I go mixing it up. Okay, got my concrete poured in there. You see it's all settled. There's no wind blowing it. Go ahead and add my water. Spread it on top right there. Keep that dust down. That should be enough. And I take the shovel off camera and mix it up. Okay, got it all mixed up. Another thing, need to do it on a level surface, because if you don't, the way to carry it one way and flip it over. So I always do it on a level surface. Got it all mixed up good. Which is good. A little water ain't a big deal. That'll work fine. The next thing I'm gonna do, put them buckets on the truck, take that shovel and fill these buckets up. Carry it down there and dump it in the hole. Okay, I have my concrete mixed. Put them in these 2 buckets right here. I got 2 buckets, one 80-pound bag, 2 5-gallon buckets. Each one will be halfway full. The reason I do them halfway full, that way they won't be so heavy when I set them on the truck. So all I gotta do now, I got all that concrete mixed in the buckets. Just put the buckets in the truck, carry them down to the hole, and fill up the hole. And I always use gloves when I do this. I had to do it off camera, but I took the gloves off and I used the phone. It's kind of hard to control a phone with your gloves on. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this down there, put it in the truck, carry it down there and fill the holes up. All right, I got my buckets down here. Another thing, you want to do this before it sets up, because it tends to set up pretty quick, but it's okay. Leave it in there, you might walk off and forget it, and you have a dry bucket of concrete. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this now. Take it right here. Very simple. Just take it and pour it in there like so. All the way around. So it'll settle. So you just take this, just dump it. Like that right there. There you go. I'm gonna do the other bucket off camera. See how it is, and it'll just sit there and set. It's already setting already. That's why you gotta kind of be in a hurry. The stuff is set up on you. Hey, it didn't fill it all the way up, so what I'll do to strengthen it, I got some pieces of concrete I busted up. And I'll just kind of just set them in here, see? Like that. That'll help strengthen it. Just set the concrete in there like that. Set them pieces in there like that. That'll help strengthen it. Then that way, this pole is going to be so solid plumb, it's not going to move an inch. Okay, back on this. It's all set up 24 hours. I done covered it up, put dirt around it. It's pretty tight and plumb. So I'm going to take these screws out, and this is all done. All done.